The Mayo Experience.
Mayo Experience. Mayo Experience. Mayo Experience. Experience.
Welcome to the Pat Mayo Experience, presented by Underdog, the Week 3 instant recap. Looking ahead to the Week 4 lines a little bit later on. Who is and maybe not going to score the first touchdown on Sunday Night Football? It's all here. Cust is in studio. He's eating a hot dog in honor of you, Emerson, because it's your entire bag. We ordered one in from Five Guys for Tim.
Oh, Five Guys hot dogs are actually pretty good. Tim, you should enjoy guzzling this throat missile, and I look forward to locking eyes with you virtually while you do it.
I'm looking forward to trying it. I've never had a hot dog from there.
You've never had a hot dog?
Not from there.
I think they're one of the ones where they kind of split in the middle. They cook them on like a flat griddle.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a lot of like flavor, a lot of fats, a lot of butters, a lot of juices.
Sounds pretty good.
Does have lots of protein.
Dude, I'm
Lots
hungry.
of protein. So, I mean,
really hungry.
Emerson, you're a pretty in shape guy. Cust is on this new kick because everyone on Instagram is talking about how much protein you need all the time. That Tim is only going to eat protein from here on out.
Okay, yeah, I mean protein is good. Are you working out though?
Yes, but not effectively.
Okay, so like what do your workouts look like right now?
They're sort of self-created. Yesterday, I decided to do the circuit, but then just try to do as many reps as possible at every single circuit machine.
And now you can't move.
And now I'm very stiff.
Oh, damn. Okay. You know what I would recommend? Like walking. Walking is low key really awesome. Do you have dogs?
No.
All right, you should get a dog. You should get a dog. I'm serious, because you walk the dog like miles and miles and miles. You end up burning a bunch of calories. You're moving. Your blood flow. Blood flow is great, and you need blood flow to certain areas in order for certain areas to work. And also, I would recommend like joining like an Orange Theory or something where you can go in there and you're done in 55 minutes and someone tells you what to do the whole time. Like that's easy for someone who's just starting to like work out. I have a friend who's just like you. Well, actually he's not like you at all, but he's trying to get into working out. and I told him to join an Orange Theory, and that's what he's doing. Dude, slimming down, all of a sudden, dating chicks. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
All protein.
All Orange Theory and protein is where you got to go to.
Okay. I forgot how that started. We were talking about protein.
I was going to get you you were at the game today, Jags in Houston. Walk us through your Trevor Lawrence experience.
Oh my God, dude. I'm starting to, as I'm wearing like a Trevor Lawrence teddy bear shirt, which I'm visiting my parents in Florida right now. And I walked off the plane. I got my rental car and I walked into my parents' house on Friday. And the first thing my mom says is, that sweatshirt is gay. And I'm like, dude, I swear to God, it was the first thing that came out of her mouth. And
Well,
I said,
you're not in Boston anymore.
yeah, I know. So I'm like, well, hey, Mom, it's great to see you. And then as my dad and I are walking out to go to the game today, he's like, I say to Mom, can I get a Go Jags from you? She's laying in bed, like watching CNN or something. And she goes, I don't give a shit about the Jaguars. And I go, all right, have a great day. Yeah, but yeah, it was awesome getting back to that stadium. Obviously, I'm from Jacksonville, been going there since '95. So I did have a hot dog. I had 3 Diet Cokes. I was all jacked up on Diet Coke. But watching Trevor Lawrence was very emotional. This has been an interesting last few years. He's really on paper, and you could put him on paper next to like CJ Stroud. They both really only have had one good season. Now, Trevor's also been struggling to get his receivers to catch the football. And when you're a receiver who doesn't catch the football, like BTJ, who had 3 freaking frustrating drops today, but makes up for it on that final drive of the game with like a 48-yard run or catch and run. But I don't know. Trevor's either on or he's off. But I also know this goes for the defense and the offense. They're both learning new schemes here, Pat. Like they're still learning and they're winning. And they should be 3-0 right now after all the bullshit in Cincinnati last week.
But they could have easily lost today.
Yeah.
It would have been very deserved if they had lost today, the way they performed.
I mean, you want to talk about who ruined my Sunday? Houston ruined my Sunday. They had it. Nico just casually, I was like, they just need 2 first downs here. They're going to kick a field goal and Jacksonville's not going to score again. And then how does he fumble that?
I don't know.
Like they do nothing all day. He gets behind the defense. Everything is perfect. Scores the touchdown. And then he's getting back towards. They could just give it to Nick Chubb for 2 yards a carry at that point. Kick your field goal, let your defense take over. And then that's the ball game. But of course, they couldn't do that.
You flip it on the big screen and immediately you're like, oh, that was a waste.
Gave me a Nick Chubb. That's what it did, this result. All right. The Jags 2-1. Eat it, buddy. Next week, Mac Jones revenge game when the Jags go to San Francisco. That's right. I have the schedule right here on this Jaguar souvenir.
When do they play? When do they play Indianapolis? When do they play Indianapolis next?
Okay, let me look at the cup here, and I will tell you. Actually, what's crazy? Their first game against Indianapolis is not until December 7th, and then they'll play them a few weeks later on December 28th. Okay, dude, Jags got a gauntlet of a schedule coming up at San Francisco, home against the Chiefs on Monday Night Football, home against Seattle, and then home in London against the Rams.
It's not easy.
It's not easy, but like they play San Francisco next week.
But Purdy should be back next week. San Francisco just won at the wire, by the way.
What?
They kicked a field goal and won.
They did?
Yeah, they won 16. I told you.
Arizona cover.
Arizona did cover. They covered the closing. They did not cover the opening.
Oh my goodness. San Francisco is such a bad team because everybody's hurt and they lost 2 guys off the defensive line today, Bosa and Williams.
And Mac Jones got banged up.
Mac Jones got banged up. He kept wearing. Okay. I need to go through this.
Okay,
this is really bothering me.
Okay, I mean, Emerson, you go to these games. Like, you're outside of, I mean, you went as a fan today, but you're usually working with DK outside the stadium. Do the 49ers not have backup jerseys available to their players should one get ripped during a game?
Yeah, no, they definitely should. I mean, they have quite a large stadium. That's where they're going to be hosting the freaking Super Bowl this season, right? But yeah, it's there's tons of fans who also wear jerseys who could toss a jersey down to the freaking
maybe
field.
no one has a Mac Jones
In the first quarter, Mac Jones gets his shoulder pad on his left arm, I think, ripped. And like it's completely ripped. And they just don't replace it. They go into halftime. He comes back out, takes a huge hit. It's ripped even more. I was like, first, I don't even think he's allowed to play with a ripped jersey. Secondly, how do they not have an extra jersey to put him in? Like, that is such a Mickey Mouse operation.
Oh, that's an alpha male move. That's what that is. It's like,
come on.
No, like you go out there with a ripped jersey. That's like what Spike would pull. Remember Little Giants and Spike?
Yes.
I think his jersey was ripped at one point. He didn't change his jersey.
Well, like Little Giants, San Francisco does struggle to get a yard in the red zone.
Yeah. They should run the annexation of Puerto Rico. That may help. Dude, Christian McCaffrey hasn't even scored like a rushing touchdown this season.
They gave him multiple opportunities in the red zone today, and he couldn't convert.
Well, it's like when they got down. I mean, eventually they ran that play action to use check, and he ended up in the end zone. And like just every play they ran was either Brian Robinson for 1 yard, like just right behind the center, or McCaffrey slightly off, like the guard in between the tackle. Same side every time, going nowhere.
Well, the use check play was actually really sneaky because none of us knew he was in the game.
That's right. We thought he was out.
The Arizona defense, who also thought he was out. He was just standing there waving.
That's the dude that they cut and then brought back, and because his wife is also like a really successful like sweater maker or something.
Well, I think she's a successful sweater maker because she is Kyle Juszczyk's wife.
Then they should have got her to make a sweater for Mac Jones so he didn't look so foolish out there.
It's all a big circle. The chat is going crazy for Justin Herbert, by the way.
Why?
You call him the best quarterback in the NFL.
Who called him that?
It's guys in the chat.
Look, he played. Obviously, that team is 3-0. They look really good. They faced adversity all 3 weeks. They're 3-0 in division. They go out of week 3, 3-0, and 3-0 in the AFC West. They are in the driver's seat for the division. I mean, it does not mean they're going to win it, but like they are most definitely a decided favorite now to win the AFC West. That's pretty impressive.
Oh, Joseph in the chat says, Mayo, good job on your underdog picks. 1-5-1. Here's the thing. I'd rather be 1-5-1 than 6-1 on an underdog play, because that would just frustrate me to no end.
Ban him.
No, he's fine. He lost money. I lost a ton of money. This happens. Had such a good week, too. It was always going to come crashing back to earth. We got, after going 8-1 on the best bets last week, we all got swept on our gold picks this week. Poor Cam needs to stop with Tennessee.
That's not healthy.
Are you feeling good about, like, what do you, we were going to do a segment on who the best 3-0 team is. And I don't think that anyone would say, Emerson, that Indy is the best 3-0 team. But now that Jacksonville is 2-1 in this division with a team that actually looks like they're pretty good, you're like, does Indy worry you?
No, absolutely not. I think Daniel Jones will eventually do what Daniel Jones does best, and he will shit himself. And I'm very much looking forward to that moment. And hopefully, once again, he does it on Sunday, December 7th, and Sunday, December 28th. Okay. This is like my 8th Diet Coke, man. All right. I'm usually in bed at this time on a Sunday, but I fucking love you, Pat.
I appreciate that.
I appreciate you staying being all day. And what did you say? It was like 140 degrees in Jacksonville?
Dude, it was the hottest game I have ever been at. Okay. And Jacksonville is known for like the first like month and a half. It's so fucking hot that people usually just buy like Gallagher Club tickets and they stay inside where the AC is. So you will see a lot of empty seats because it is scorching hot in these plastic seats that haven't been changed since like 95 when the stadium was built. And I'm like, Dad, do you want to go like just chill in the club for a little bit as sweat is pouring off my face? And he's just sitting down. He's like, no, I'm fine. But he's got this like sweat mustache. And he's like, there's like a drip of sweat on the tip of his nose. And I'm like, my brother in Christ, are you okay? Like, do I need to go get you water? Like our whole section was empty because like everyone didn't want to be out there dying. Yet I'm battling Category 5 swamp ass. My nuts are sticking to my legs. I couldn't do anything about it. So I stood up a lot.
So you had the worst case of BSTL there is.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm guessing I'm a survivor now, pal.
You're a survivor.
I presume the football games at Gainesville are even worse then because there's no club seats for the students to be sitting in Gainesville in Saturday afternoon heat.
Well, speaking of that, just real quick, there's a shit ton of construction going on in the stadium because we're building the stadium of the future. Yet I still think we're using part of this current stadium. So it's really not the future. So there's a little bit of reduced seating this year. Like there's going to be severely reduced seating in that stadium next year. And then in 2027, they got to find a fucking place to play. And Gainesville is rumored to be one, but I think they're going under a renovation. So they may actually, I've been told that Orlando is likely going to be the home of the Jacksonville Jaguars in 2027.
Why not just move them to London for a year?
That's not my call. Whatever. They're building a new stadium here. So I know the Jags. I know those little London dildo jokes. Like those are old. Okay. Get a new bit, buddy. And they will not go over there. They will not be over there permanently. But for a season, have at it. Whatever, man. Like I'm not going to be going to Orlando to see them. Play at a local high school.
You're not wearing your Jets hat.
They lost.
They had another hypothetical win, according to you.
If it's the second time in 3 weeks where they've lost, and I've actually felt pretty good about the performance.
I mean, should you really feel good about that performance? They were dead in the water until Tyrod garbage time came on. Then they blocked the kick and took the lead. And you got pumped.
I did. Well, a lot of teams would have just quit when they were down 23-6 and nothing was happening. And the Jets just didn't quit. They showed some incredible resolve, made a the second blocked field goal touchdown of the day. And yeah, like it ended poorly, but at the same time, they've looked scrappy. Like I can't say I'm not proud of some of that performance.
You're proud.
I am. I mean, like the season's not going anywhere, but like they're not embarrassing themselves out there. So that's something.
Well, we asked the chat last week if they wanted to do a live watch along next Monday evening. I think we got to do it. It's probably going to be for the first overall pick.
Well, it's certainly for last place in the division, but it's just sadness. I'm not excited for the game. Like, great. I mean, if they win, that's great because I love to beat the Dolphins. But if they lose, that will be annoying too.
Would you rather be 0-4 or 1-3 at this point coming out of next Monday? Like you have the inside track to the first pick.
I'd obviously rather be 1-3 because I want to beat Miami. I don't want Tua to beat us. We only have 2 more cracks at most at Tua and McDaniel together. And I don't want to squander those opportunities for wins.
Well, what if they just trade for Tua and then Tua can be the Jets quarterback? How quickly would you flip on Tua?
New York City would eat. If you think it's bad in Miami, New York City would eat him alive.
I mean, how much worse can it get for him?
He would not survive. He would not survive in New York City. There's no way on God's green earth.
Well, it was a good thing that Tua played on Thursday night, covered, by the way, which is bad news for us. But he also suited up for the Falcons today at quarterback, too, apparently.
Pick six. Oof. That was brutal.
Raheem Morris has already named Penix the starter for next week. He's not getting benched for Cousins yet.
Give it to me.
Is that the most embarrassing loss of the year?
Yes. Unquestionable.
Dude, you lost to the Panthers 30-0.
Shut out by the Panthers, who themselves have looked horrific through 2 weeks. And then you get shut out after that big Sunday Night Football win when you started to look like things were starting to click and they started to play sort of like the way we thought the Falcons could when they hit their stride. That was an embarrassing performance.
Well, at least, I mean, is it more or less embarrassing than how the Saints lost today when they kept down by 35 points, settling for 52-yard field goals?
Or even worse, a 26-yard field goal. It was 35-3, and they went ahead and kicked a 26-yard field goal. What are we doing here?
Like, are they prepping for maybe a game that they can win? They're like, all right, here, let's pretend like this is a tie game.
Yeah, this is a scrimmage. We're just going to play this like it's a scrimmage.
It was so bad.
I don't understand it.
Well, we all advanced in Survivor. Tampa Bay did bail you out there.
Just barely, but survive and advance. I didn't have Green Bay, so not everybody survived and advanced.
I mean, I got so much wrong this week. At least I sniffed that out. That Cleveland was going to be a bad matchup for them. It's not like I said. I'm not going to sit here and say I bet Cleveland on the money line. I didn't. But fading Survivor was the move.
Yeah, I mean, Cleveland did what they did every week, which is they can't score, they can't score, they can't score, they can't score. This time they got lucky with a special teams play that went their way, and they were able to convert. But Green Bay, coming off super rest, coming off a Thursday night game, Green Bay looked like they obviously just weren't ready for the game. They just had taken it too lightly.
See, I don't think so. They had offensive line injuries, which is never anything that you want to have against Cleveland.
The pick that Love
the pick that I mean, he just didn't see the defender standing there, but they were just in his face all day. Like, that's what Cleveland is going to make you look really bad at sometimes. It's a shame that they can't get it. They should be 2-1, honestly. If Zinn had hit some field goals week one, although he came through in the clutch this week, probably put in a Zinn. Schmidt. I believe that's pronounced Schmidt.
Okay.
But without vowels.
Yeah. I mean, the Bengals were pretty embarrassing today, too.
Oh,
for a Carson Wentz-led team to hang 48 on you.
Wentz, when people went to NFL Europe in Dublin, were like, hey, we get to watch the Minnesota Vikings. Carson Wentz will be starting for them next week.
Well, I'm not certain he's not the best quarterback on the roster.
You think he's better than J.J.
They
McCarthy?
get Aaron Rodgers. They get Aaron Rodgers in Dublin next week. Is that where it is? Dublin?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers, let's see here. He passed Favre on the all-time passing touchdown list. He now has 509. I believe that's fourth. And he is now 30 behind Peyton Manning's 539 touchdowns. I don't think he's going to get to that one.
Oh, the only thing, I don't like to travel, but it would have been so much fun to be at Foxborough today and watch all those Patriots fans stream out of that stadium as you had to hear them recriminate about, if we had just thrown a couple of more balls in the right spot, we'd have won that game.
Or just held it. Like, did they grease up the ball? Did they put chicken grease on the ball every time the Patriots? Like, it's the anti-deflate gate. They didn't get deflated balls. They got one soaked in oil, and no one can hold on to them.
Fumbles. Drake May played poorly. I would have loved to see the look on their face because they had a little bit of hope after winning a game last week in Miami, just to have it all ripped for them. So now they're all front runners, so they can go watch the Red Sox.
Well, let me tell you what, traffic leaving that stadium absolutely sucks. They were all miserable in their cars for 2 hours.
I hate to hear that. That's awful. Dude, that's too bad.
Dude, when you go see a game there, if anyone out there has been there, especially for concerts, Gillette Stadium, it is hell on earth. You want to really hate yourself and the decision you made, do that. Go to a game there, go to a concert.
We did a live show from Gillette in like 2018, I want to say. And it was Chargers Patriots. I was like, we better leave at halftime. Like, I don't really care to be at this game. So we just do not get stuck out here for 3 hours. It's shockingly far away. Like, what would you put the over under on, like, percentage of the crowd drunk driving home from Gillette Stadium?
62%.
Yeah. It feels like it'd be very high.
They're basically the Hartford Patriots. They're not the Boston. They're not Boston.
That's why they're not called Boston.
Remember when they almost moved there?
Yeah.
Kraft was like threatening to remove them there and everything. Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
What a replacement for the Whale.
He was bluffing.
Yeah, you hate to see those Boston sports teams struggle. That really bothers me. Oh, well.
Well, worst 0-3 team. Who is the worst team in the league? I got some candidates here for you. The Jets, Miami, Houston, New Orleans, Tennessee. The Giants still don't have a win. They will be playing later on this evening. Who's not scoring the first touchdown?
Tyquan Thornton.
Yes, need that. Inject that into my veins. Figure out what he is for first touchdown. And I'm going to throw Cincinnati into that mix right now, too. Just after how they looked today. They were horrible. Carolina should be in there as well.
Yeah.
Like, if you could confidently pick one of those teams, who would it be? Is it New Orleans? Are they the worst team?
It's got to be. It's got to be New Orleans. What? Like, they're so bad. You can't even
Maybe
watch them.
the Titans. New Orleans have a couple of playmakers, right? Even though there's not a lot of them there, they have a couple of playmakers. The Titans, the Cam Ward's got really nobody. And I don't know. The Titans have never really been past, into the middle of the third quarter, actually into a game.
Yeah.
They've been losing. So I think it's the Titans, but because all these other teams, at least the Dolphins were scrappy in 2 games that they lost. The Jets were scrappy in 2 games that they lost. The Saints were scrappy in 2 games that they lost. The Titans lost all 3 games, and there was never really any question as to, the Titans might actually win this game or they're going to win this game. So I think it's Tennessee, but New Orleans is probably the worst team in the NFC.
They are a disaster, dude. And I think Callahan, I think he could be fired. He could be the first coach fired.
I mean,
this
they
year.
don't have much. They don't have much talent.
Well, they have the opportunity to get better as the season goes along. Like if Cam Ward ups his game a little bit, like he's still just going through the rookie blues right now.
They're going to play the Texans, I think, next week.
I mean, the Texans might score their 9 points per week and win that game.
They might.
That's a real defensive battle.
It'll be an ugly game.
I really thought Christian Kirk would make a difference today. Christian Kirk revenge game against the Jags, but didn't do anything, guys.
Let's say the Chiefs lose tonight and they go to 0-3. No one would put them as part of the worst teams in the league.
No, not the worst teams in the league.
They'd probably still be even money to make the playoffs, even though they would start 0-3.
Maybe. The AFC is not loaded with skilled teams. It actually gets really thin really quickly. When Indianapolis is legit the 4th or 5th best team in the AFC right now, that's a problem.
Garrison in the chat says, Cust, what game did you watch? Drake May actually played really good considering the clowns around him.
Excellent. Yeah, he played excellent. Listen, I have him on my fantasy team. Fantasy-wise, great. He put up lots of points. He was awful today. That pick he threw was back-breaking in the red zone. He couldn't hold on to the ball. His running backs couldn't hold on to the ball. He hasn't played really well all season.
He plays well.
His numbers are
fine, but you when you watch him, he plays really well for 3 drives, and then he only threw the 1 pick. It could have been, I think I counted 4. There was before Ramondre put it the second time he put it on the ground. He was actively throwing it to Pittsburgh. They couldn't catch the ball.
Look, Garrison, I hope you have Drake May for a long time. Enjoy. Get hyped for him. As someone who has to face him twice a year, we could do a lot worse.
Dude, you should be scared of Hunter Henry. That's who you should be scared of.
Or Austin Hooper.
Yeah. Or Butte.
I like Butte, actually. I like him more than Steph. Diggs is terrible.
Diggs is, again, this is just Tim's
a lot
fantasy
of
team. I hate owning Stephon Diggs on my fantasy team.
I think you can probably drop him.
I'm not going to drop him, but I'll bench him.
No way, dude. It's going to be he's got another kid coming with what's-her-nuts.
Who?
Yeah. Is that who it was? Cardi B?
Jared, I didn't realize you were the inside source for all of this.
Big pop culture guy.
Yeah, absolutely huge. I think it's both. I think they both have multiple children with multiple people. I'm how do you keep up with all that?
He's got 2 kids on the way. One with Cardi B and one with an Instagram model.
Wait, what? Holy shit!
I think Cardi B said she was excited about the opportunity.
What opportunity? All right, wait. I was excited for the opportunity to take his hog and now raise his children. Can we flash back 2 months, guys? He was on a boat handing out drugs to a bunch of smoking hot chicks in Miami in the off season.
I mean, he's living the life I want to be living. I'm not going to besmirch him for that. Probably not the best if he's an NFL player, focusing on the season.
Yeah, I mean, dude, listen, wow, he just likes being a dad.
He hates pulling out.
Brett in the chat says that Drake May is better than any quarterback the Jets have ever had.
Okay, first, all right, Joe Namath actually won the Super Bowl.
He actually says Namath was a bad quarterback whose defense carried him. That's what he said.
Doing that off the field as he wins a Super Bowl.
That only happened, 20 years before you were born?
You know what? The Jets have not had a long string of good quarterbacks. You got me. Okay, you win. Oh, no. I have to reevaluate all my life choices now that you've told me the Jets have had bad quarterbacks. This is an epiphany. You're in the wrong line of work, whatever you're in, if you have a job.
Also, people in the chat have saying that wives love Cust.
Okay.
Like people who like, I assume that, listen, if you're streaming the show out there right now live, thank you for joining us every Sunday night. We like to have some fun on the show. Smash the like, and to get into the live chat, just sub to Mayo Media Network. We're going to have all of this on demand after the fact, Spotify, on Apple. It'll all be there for you. I'm even trying to figure a way to rip transcripts to re-upload them for better SEO. That's what ChatGPT told me.
I don't know what any of those things
I just
mean.
hit like, dude. I just hit like, wow, yeah, chicks love you, Cust.
They do?
Good for
Wives. Were you shocked about the amount of women that were at the live Cust Corner?
There were a lot, and they were very friendly. And look, I'm happy that you're enjoying the show. I mean, I'm delighted. Keep watching.
Oh, I forgot to send Jared the picture. Let's see if I can hold this up to the camera. I can send it to you right now? Perfect. I'm going to send you this picture of I was on a booze boat cruise last night for my friend's 40th birthday. Do you ever do any? Do you do? I know.
I don't think it was like the Vikings cruise. No,
no. It was no. Who was on that? The sex boat.
It was the big defensive tackle, right?
There was.
I want to say Omari.
I think Jermaine Wiggins was on it. He's on WEI now in Boston. I think Jermaine Wiggins was a tight end for them at the time. I could be wrong. I know someone in the chat probably knows. But I think he was part of that.
Who was the guy who had the Wizinator? He was a Viking too, wasn't he?
Might have been.
Now I can't remember that.
That's too long ago. That's like literally 20 years ago.
Is it really?
Like 2006, I want to say.
It's funny that they had like the sex cruise. Remember when the Giants took that like normal cruise and everyone was like, oh my God, how dare you?
Before a playoff game.
Well, they had a bye week, didn't they?
No, they did not. And they got crushed.
Yeah, with Odell.
Yeah, and then they lost.
Spread eagle in the front of the boat. Yeah, that was, they sucked ever since then.
Ty.
They cursed themselves.
Ty hit it. Ontario Smith was the running back.
Ontario Smith.
I knew it started with an O. I got Omari and Hampton on my mind.
One of the defensive tackles was on that cruise too, but I can't remember.
Daniel raises a point here. Is Chad Pennington the best Jets quarterback of the 2000s? I would say it's the year they had Favre, and he was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, as much as we like to make fun of Mark Sanchez, he did go to 2 consecutive AFC Championship games.
But I think that he would fall more in the defense carried them all the way there boat.
Yeah.
Who was his receiver? That wasn't Braylon Edwards, was it?
We had Santonio Holmes.
Who was the guy? No, in that playoff game that he got the 2 touchdowns really early. Was it Braylon Edwards?
Braylon Edwards in the AFC Championship game caught a really long one against the Colts. We went up 17-6. Lost that game.
Chicks love Cust because Tim reminds them of their grandma. It's pretty accurate. Did you get that picture, Jared? I just slacked it to you. The first thing that popped in my mind when I saw it yesterday from the looking out from the boat was this picture. So we'll throw it up there.
Cust, what about Fitzpatrick? Didn't he play for you guys for a little bit?
He did. And then threw 5 interceptions in week 17 against the Bills when the Bills were nothing to cost us a playoff spot when we went 10-6. Yeah, I have a lot of fond memories of that.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. Sorry to bring that up.
It was a good year except for that devastating moment. They were big favorites in Orchard Park and they threw 5 picks. Yeah, that was fun.
We saw Tom Moore on the sidelines today.
I could not believe Tom Moore was still working in the NFL. That was a shock to me.
It seemed like he was actually trying to do stuff too. He's 86 years old.
That's incredible. Like, it's legit incredible that he's still calling plays or whatever.
Baker became the first quarterback ever to lead game-winning drives in each of the first 3 games to open a season. I am not convinced the Buccaneers are good.
No, but they're lucky, and sometimes that's good enough.
And they will get their guys back. And now Evans is hurt, obviously.
Dude, yes, this freaking hamstring. It happens every year. I mean, the guy's like 42, but he still records like 1,000 yards receiving every year. But it's always this hamstring. Just comes right off the bone, dude.
That game completely flipped when Egbuka made that awesome catch down the sidelines. And just everything went Tampa's way for the next 43 minutes. Yeah. And then Tyrod started. Tyrod wasn't bad.
He wasn't bad. Good. It was good, but he wasn't bad.
It's serviceable.
Okay. Yeah, like I said on the live or the Tuesday show, that he can allow you to lose with dignity. That's essentially what happened today. They lost with dignity.
He's like the Dr. Kevorkian of quarterbacks.
Well, no. It's just like
he'll give you some dignity to end your life. It'll be fine.
He will play respectably, but I do not want to watch 17 weeks of Tyrod Taylor. It's just a waste of a year of my life.
Najee and James Conner both done for the season. After fading running back injuries all year long, we got 2 in that late set of games. There was another injury in that late set of games too. I believe that I wrote it down.
Wait, what'd you say about Conner?
James Conner done for the season. CeeDee Lamb got hurt in that game too. Loveland ended up coming back in, and then Mike Evans got hurt.
Gosh, damn! Everything happens when I go to dinner with my parents.
Well, I mean, they probably forgot their lucky tennis ball behind you there.
Yeah, I don't, dude.
What is that?
What is this random tennis ball? Just
Is your mom
sitting
Steffi
up-
Graf?
No, she's not. Is that the one who got stabbed?
No,
that's
that was Monica
Seles.
Seles.
That's Monica Seles.
Okay, I was like, damn, Pat, dick. Anywho, yeah, there's a random tennis ball just sitting there. My dad does play tennis from time to time, but it's like, why is there just one tennis ball there?
Yeah,
I have no clue.
Nick Bosa may be done for the year too. Although I got a text that said there was a conspiracy around that, which I will not repeat on the air.
I knew Nick Bosa was in trouble because as he went off the field after his injury, he did the thumbs down. And I was like, that's not a good sign.
Wait a minute. Wait, should I like Google this or something, Pat? Or are you gonna? Why can't you share it? Is it rated at?
It's just
R?
real offside, and I don't want to reveal who texted it to me or what he said. I just thought I laughed when I got it, and I was like, all right, I'm moving on from that now. But he's probably done for the year. The Niners cannot catch. Somehow, the healthiest man on their team is Christian McCaffrey, and continues to be.
Yeah. They keep winning games, but they're bad.
In week, I mean, they played. Emerson looked at the cup. He said that they're playing Jacksonville next week. They should beat Jacksonville.
Yeah.
I would pick Jacksonville.
No. Well, the Jags historically suck on the West Coast, but the beautiful thing is, it's not. It'll feel like it's 1 o'clock out there. They'll play at 1 o'clock local time. It's 4 o'clock Eastern time. I think that's better, right? Because sometimes they play like earlier games. You know what I mean? That really screws up those West. Actually, that's the West Coast guys going east.
Yeah, I don't know what the
I'm
records are of
thinking.
East Coast teams going west.
Oh, Jags will win at San Fran next week. Absolutely.
I think Purdy's back.
I don't think it matters.
Yeah,
right now.
that doesn't.
They haven't got
You
the
said
weapons.
that
Because they
Brock
don't have the- because they
you
don't
said that
have
Brock
any
Purdy
weapons.
was a top 10 quarterback
But he
in the
doesn't
league,
have
and
any
now it
weapons.
doesn't matter if he plays or
They
not.
don't have any weapons.
Well, they have McCaffrey. Jennings should be back next week.
We'll see. I like Jacksonville.
Yeah,
my
I knew.
initial lead.
And I like you. And I like you.
Well, we're going to take a break because we have to get the hot dog prepared. So everyone stick around and see what we put on Cust Hot Dog on the upcoming version of Cust Eats. Now that I'm old, I've had to come to the fact that I just don't bounce back the way that I used to. I don't wake up in the morning feeling normal. And now that football season has started, that is absolutely unacceptable. I got work to do in the morning, and I got kids that are waking up. It's no good. But that isn't a problem anymore because I found Z-Biotics Pre-Alcohol. The Z-Biotics Pre-Alcohol probiotic drink is the world's first genetically engineered probiotic, invented by PhD scientists to tackle the rough mornings after drinking. Here's how it works. When you drink, alcohol gets converted into a toxic byproduct in the gut. It's a buildup of this byproduct, not dehydration, that's to blame for the rough days after drinking. Pre-alcohol produces an enzyme to break this byproduct down. Just remember to make pre-alcohol the first drink of your night. Drink responsibly, and you'll feel the best tomorrow. Go to zbiotics.com/PatMayo to learn more and get 15% off your first order when you use Pat Mayo at checkout. Z-Biotics is backed with a 100% money-back guarantee, so if you're unsatisfied for any reason, they'll refund you your money, no questions asked. Remember to head to zbiotics.com/PatMayo and use the code PatMayo at checkout for 15% off. For over a century, Johnnie Walker has shared its bold spirit with the game of golf. Now, crafted with Devereux Go, Johnnie Walker introduces the Johnnie Walker Blue Label-inspired Sunday Golf Bag, elevating the game with sleek design, Blue Label hues, and refined gold accents. Celebrate your hole-in-one with a premium Sunday bag crafted by Devereux Golf. Submit proof of your achievement to johnniewalker.com/blue-in-1. Please drink responsibly. This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. Give online therapy a try at betterhelp.com/PatMayo and get on your way to being your best self. Sometimes we turn to some funny places for support, but not everyone's a therapist. Not everyone is the one. Find your right match with BetterHelp. What you need to do is actually talk to a quality therapist, and BetterHelp therapists work according to a strict code of conduct and are fully licensed in the United States. It's also completely online. You can pause your subscription whenever you need to and switch therapists anytime at no extra cost. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Find the one with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/PatMayo. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/PatMayo. Welcome back to the Pat Mayo Experience. Smash the like and sub to the channel. We got the Five Guys brown bag right here. I'll let you open that and show it to the camera. So far, you've had Wendy's meal of misfortune, which almost burned your mouth off last week. The pickle sandwich from KFC. So those are the two things that you have to rank this hot dog from Five Guys all over. Hey, have you seen the commercial with Doug the Pug yet? I forgot to point it out when it was happening, Tim. Jesus Christ.
No. What? Are there any fries in the bag? You guys?
No, it's just a hot dog. It looks.
Wait a minute.
Just the way you said. It's split.
What the shit is on that?
Onions. Looks like bacon. Looks like jalapenos.
Cheese, lettuce,
amazing.
Caramelized onions.
I thought you were just gonna raw dog it. Yeah.
Is it hot? Is it cold? No, it's neither. It's hot. It's thumbs. Oh, it's good.
Yeah. Dude,
Oh, big thumbs up on this hot dog.
that looks tremendous.
This is so good.
Is that the bacon super crunchy? Huh? Goes with kind of like the moist mystery meat inside the missile. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Hey, Cust, look at the camera where you're eating it. Look at the camera. No,
your camera.
Yeah, that way it's like kind of us locking eyes. Yeah. There you go. Take a bite. Yeah, go ahead. Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, attaboy. Attaboy. Whew. It is,
Emerson's gonna need a minute here. No, when I went past the there was a big boat on this boat cruise. I looked over. There was just something spray painted on the side of this cruise ship that just said "Tug" with an arrow pointing down. So I assume that's where you were hanging out. I think Emerson's gonna have to go for a tug watching you eat this hot dog.
No, I'm worried about all the wives out there who love Cust. Woo!
This is so good.
I know, dude. You haven't said a word in like 3 minutes.
You love it though. So it feels like this is easily taking over what we're doing here.
So good.
Was that a standard size glizzy?
I think so. I have no idea. I don't really eat hot dogs. I'm an adult.
Oh, okay. Well, grow up.
I did. That's why I can't eat hot dogs anymore.
Yeah. Okay. Sure, pal.
How many did you have at the game today?
If eting hot
I just
dogs
had one.
for grown-ups,
I just had one. Hey, dude, listen to this. So I'm like, all right, Dad. Before we go to our seats, let's just grab like a light bite. You know, we both grabbed a hot dog. We both grabbed a Diet Coke, and it was $45 for two hot dogs and 2 Diet Cokes. And I'm like, is this real? Like, is like the decimal point like in the wrong spot? She's like, no, it's $45. I said, what the shit?
I am going to try to win all my money back on underdog, Emerson, on Sunday Night Football. That's how it's done. So we just need Tyquan Thornton to catch the first touchdown. That came in at 20-1. Tim said that wasn't going to happen. That will help. And I have an underdog play. You use code Mayo up there right now. There's also a Russell Wilson free pick. But I think you can only play up to $10 on that. I got Isaiah Pacheco, lower than 42.5 rushing yards. Malik Neighbors, lower than 80 receiving yards. Patrick Mahomes, higher than 28.5 rushing yards. Russell Wilson, higher than 19.5 rushing yards. And my main man, just for you, Tyquan Thornton, higher than 17.5 longest reception. What does that pay? $50 wins 1,000. I'll 20-1, get my money back right away. I'll dump that in the chat and see if I can avoid going 0 for 5 like I did basically earlier on today. All right, now you got serviettes. Jared's on top of everything.
Did we get a rating?
It seems like it's going to move to number 1 in the ranking so far.
So the pickle sandwich got 5.5, and the Wendy's meal got a 7.7.
9.9.
Wow.
Wow.
That was amazing.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, that was good.
Cust! I love you, dude. This is like the first time we've ever talked.
Like legit, I have
like we've
never
known
had
each
a
other
better
better.
hot dog in my life. That's the best hot dog I have ever eaten. And I have eaten hot dogs in various forms: uncooked raw, boiled, barbecued, overcooked, fried. I've had, you name it, I've had the hot dog. That is the best hot dog I've ever eaten. That was phenomenal.
Five Guys, not an ad, but could be.
Begs the question, what could possibly make it a 10?
If I'd had 2.
That's a great.
Should I give you a cig at the desk here? Do you know, wash it down? A DC, a fridge dart, and a real dart?
It was so good. Oh my gosh. That was so good.
Oh, people were calling you the Glizzy Gobbler.
Glizzy Gobbler, Glizzy Gladiator, just the Guzzler.
Did you ever get worms from eating raw hot dogs?
No, I only did it one time. I shouldn't have done
Wait, hold on. Raw hot dogs, like you're talking just cold out of the package.
that. Yeah,
Those
I
are
did that
cooked.
one time.
Those are cooked. The one you buy them.
I
They're all
presumed
cooked.
as such, yes. I don't think that like major brand name companies are giving you uncooked hot dogs, but I don't know. I did have them once. They weren't that great, so I didn't have it again that way.
Yeah, you're still standing. You're here. Whatever.
My goodness, that was good.
Dude.
Yeah, someone said it's a throwback to when Garion had to eat the raw hot dogs. He was not eating raw hot dogs. He was eating Vienna sausages.
Yeah, those are cooked and then brined in some sort of a liquid. Wow, that is so good. That is such a good hot, and like the onions and the cheese and the bacon and the jalapenos, everything was on point. It was so good.
Now you know what to get at Five Guys.
I never go. I'll tell you, I never go to Five Guys. I've been there before. Their hamburgers are good, but they're not phenomenal, and like they're super expensive. And so it's like if I'm going to spend the money on a hamburger, like they're just not my choice of spot. Their French fries are good, but they're too plentiful. Like at some points, it's like it's too much. I will get their hot dog next time I go there.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get two.
It's good. Like if you're cruising around, maybe you got a little rumble in your tummy and you just need something to take the edge off.
Oh man.
Just go on in there, and you can even grab it plain. It's really good plain.
Maybe I would be open to trying it plain, but like
Dude,
all
like I
dressed like
said,
that was
Yeah,
that was something.
It's cooked on that flat grill with everything else, so it's got the flavor.
Oh yeah, you could tell,
literally
right? You could tell
raw dog
that the flavors from the flat top is sort of infused into the hot dog. It was so good. Oh my god, it was good.
How much do you think
really
that
is.
cost?
I'm afraid to ask.
Like, because you said you're going to get another one next time you're going to go, but I also know you of what's your price point on a hot dog? Like, what would you pay for that?
$7.50. Oh dear. Okay, $9.50. Oh dear. $12.50.
Wait,
Oh
wait,
my
what?
goodness. $20.
Yeah, it was $14.99.
Oh my goodness.
Well, that's with all the toppings, right?
Well,
Correct, yes, but that's what he likes about it.
Well, not what I like.
I mean,
Pardon me, it's one of the
was
things I like about
legit.
it.
I'm not bringing up the whole as a hot dog, like a sandwich debate or whatever.
It is.
But yours was split. That was almost like it looked like just a sandwich.
Yeah, it was. I mean, all hot dogs are sandwiches,
know?
but that was a sandwich, and that was
that
an
was
amazing
a
sandwich.
Would you get one? Would you spend that kind of money on one? I feel like you
If
would.
I was,
Would you get two?
If I was in the mood for a hot dog, that's the hot dog I'm getting.
Okay. I don't know many other fast food places that do hot dogs well or at all.
Costco does them well.
That's not a fast food
Oh
place.
yeah.
Well, their canteen sorta
Costco's
is.
elite, Pat.
Yeah, but you have to then just trying to find a fucking parking spot at Costco makes it not fast food.
No, I don't know.
Well, it was the last time you went to Costco where you're like, oh, there's a spot. I'll walk in and out in 30 seconds. Never. It never happens.
That doesn't happen. Costco, you go in for a gallon of milk and you leave with a kayak.
Or Paul was here last week. He left with like 8 pairs of the same shoes as you.
They're super comfortable. But yeah, Costco hot dogs are quite excellent, and I'll buy them like from the freezer section
You make them
and then like barbecue or cook them. Like they're really good. But boy, oh boy, that one takes the cake.
They've got the girthy footlongs too.
Yeah,
don't
they do. The long
that's
hot
like-
dogs. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Dan Campbell special.
I had one at the Sky Dome once, and it was like $18. It was ridiculous, but it was like a huge, massive hot dog, and it was huge, but it was good.
That's not how you eat it, Pat. You know
it
how to
didn't
eat
compare to that. That was so good.
I had a Dodger dog when I was at Dodger Stadium. It was not good.
Those are elite. Dodger
No.
dogs are the best hot dogs
They
in
were
Major
not
League
good.
Baseball.
Better than the
hands
Fenway
down.
Frank?
You don't have the palate of a alpha male.
No, yes, of course not. I can't
No.
just walk around putting cocks in my mouth.
Hot dogs
I
are.
mean, would.
Some hot dogs require a refined palate. That one does.
I mean, it was cheese, bacon, and jalapenos all smothered on a greasy hot dog.
So good.
You never pay for it.
If I really, really, really wanted a hot dog, like now that I've had the taste for it, I would have never
like a
thought
shark?
I would have never thought to order one from there, but like I'd do it again.
Let's talk about the A block. Well, what was the biggest story of today? It's got to be the Eagles not only blocking a field goal to win the game after a giant comeback, but also covering the 3.5 spread by returning it for a touchdown.
As time expired. Yeah, that was pretty
And that was the game of the day anyway. I guess the Bears looked really good too.
Packers.
I'm willing.
People had coronated the Packers already.
I
and-
mean, I wasn't there with everyone of coronating them. This loss makes so much sense to me.
You're right, but like if you're doing the PTIA block, the Packers losing to the Browns makes the top 3. Like what has happened here?
So, yeah, Eagles win. I mean, when we talked about we didn't do the let's talk about the best 3-0 teams because I think that everyone would probably say the Bills at this point.
I don't know. Buffalo should have lost their first game and played pretty terribly, and then let Miami hang around in the third game. So like they're obviously an excellent team, but are they the best team of football? Like I don't think the performance through 3 games shows that.
Here's who we got. We got Buffalo, Tampa, the Eagles, the Colts, the Niners, and the Chargers are all 3-0 right now.
The Chargers have been the most impressive of those teams.
Yeah, I think they're the most surprising.
But do you think they're the best of them?
No, and
I
it's
still
tough
think
for
it's
me to
probably
take the
Philadelphia.
Eagles. The Eagles had -1 passing yards in the
And then they
first half
shifted,
today.
and then they shifted into gear, and they couldn't be stopped.
Yeah,
like,
didn't
that
they
wasn't
get
fluky.
AJ Brown involved finally?
They
They're
did.
Like,
He
oh my
started
God, we have this
bullying
badass
people.
wide receiver.
Eagles and Chargers right now. I think Bills would be third. I gotta hold. You gotta split hairs here, and I have to hold it against Buffalo that they got a miracle win against the Ravens, and they let the Dolphins hang around for the entirety of the game. At both of those games at home too.
I mean, I would have Buffalo over the Chargers.
Chargers
at the
are 3-0
moment.
at home in division.
Like honestly, Indy has played better than the Chargers have,
They haven't, but because there
and
was
then they beat Denver exactly the same way the Chargers did today.
not exactly the same way, but close.
They kicked a field goal to win the game with time expiring.
So-
and they've looked more impressive in their wins. Now they have not played the quality of competition.
Yeah, I was
Although
just gonna.
Vegas looked pretty shitty today. Here's a just I'll ask this to everyone, the chat included as well. Who has the worst offensive line? Is it Houston or Las Vegas? Because Gino had no time to do anything today against a banged up Washington defense too.
Houston's up there.
You got to see
Yeah.
them in person, Emerson. They can't block.
Yeah, no, they can't. But also, the Jags have Josh Hines Allen and Trayvon Walker, so they're both having an exceptional first 3 games of the season. Of the 20 pressures, Pat, look at this. I found a stat. I've done some research.
Is that on the cup?
Look at this. Of the 20 All right. Of the 20 pressures the Jaguars were able to generate, Hines Allen and Walker combined for 11 of them. All right. Each recording a sack. Big old fat sack. All right. That offensive line, don't care if they're good or bad, stand no chance against that duo.
Well, they stand no chance against any duo at this point. The Bucks were getting to CJ Stroud, and we watched them today. They couldn't get to Tyrod basically at all.
No.
How many
No,
penalties were in that stupid Jets game?
There was
400?
like 20 in the first half.
Oh my! It became unwatchable. At some
Very
point.
sloppy. Every play was a flag. Like Mike Evans had no fantasy points before his touchdown because like his 6 catches were all taken back from penalties. Very
Yeah. And
aggravating.
wasn't his touchdown was only like for 5 yards. Too.
Yeah, it wasn't much of one. But anyway, yeah, it was a very poorly played game.
I still think the Eagles are the best team. Like they've been giving their C- effort, and they're still 3-0.
Yeah, and then when they did put their A+ effort out, which they did in the second half today, you know, they just made it work. They just bullied a really good Rams team.
And they even gave the Rams like extra points at the beginning of the second half
Yep.
when Hurts coughed it up and Kyron scored right
And
away.
like even when they didn't play well in the first half, their defense held the Rams to field goals. They kicked 3 field goals in the first half. They held them to field goals when touchdowns would have put the game away. So even though the offense wasn't clicking, the defense kept them in the game in the first half. So yeah, I think Philadelphia is 1, San Diego is 2, Buffalo is 3 in that order now.
I think Buffalo's better than the Chargers. I think the Ravens are better than the Chargers too.
Maybe, but the Raiders have a loss. So
Yeah. I'm just
I
we're
have to
talking
hold
about the
that against
3-0
them.
teams. It's not San
I would pick
Francisco.
the Ravens against anybody right now.
Even Philly.
In one game, yeah, I would.
I mean, they couldn't beat the Bills.
They had them beat in their place, and then like a confluence of crazy things happened for them to lose by a point. Okay.
Are we shortchanging Tampa Bay? I have not been like thoroughly. Like, I'm impressed with Baker that he's able to gut
They
this.
should have taken the hats out today. They should have, like, you know how the Blue Jays celebrated for making the playoffs today? They should have taken the hats out today after Atlanta got shut out by the Panthers. They should have then awarded Tampa their 2025 NFC South gear because that's a wrap now.
Is this what you get for saying on this show on Tuesday evening, I trust the Atlanta Falcons?
I certainly deserve
Oh,
it.
Jesus.
I certainly
you said
deserve
you like
it.
the Jags next week, so I'm nervous about that.
I certainly
now.
deserve it. But like Tampa and Buffalo are like already clinched in their divisions. And we're not through the end of September yet. That's pretty remarkable.
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to the?
It'll be Mitch Trubisky time in Buffalo by like week 14.
That would be hilarious if they clinched the division. They're like, yeah, Josh, you can just sit out for 2 months.
Well, no,
I
stay
think they had
healthy.
a chance. Didn't they have a chance last year to clinch it? Maybe like first week in December. It was I think it was something crazy
Probably,
like
but
that.
but the 1 seed is now so much more important than it ever was because you get the bye and home field throughout. So they'll be pushing all the way through while they and the Colts are pushing for that home field advantage.
We didn't really talk really much about the Minnesota game.
What's there to talk about?
I don't know. It was a lot like this.
Browning is terrible. If the Bengals continue to start him, they're going to lose games. He is not playable. Jake Browning needs to go. I don't know who's backing him up. He can't be worse. Next. This should be just tryouts.
Well,
remember when Jeopardy was doing tryouts for Alex Trebek's replacement?
It should have been Aaron Rodgers.
And so they should just try new quarterbacks out every week while Joe Burrow is out.
Yeah, Jake Browning is Tom Brady only when he plays the Jaguars.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Browning's
Every
awful.
other team, he's really Jake Browning.
You were ragging on Browning after he threw his second pick, but it turns out he didn't actually throw a pick. It was just a fumble from
Correct.
a tight end.
That's correct.
You're like, all right, get him off the field. It's like, it wasn't a pick.
I still think you should get him off the field. He's not very good. The Bengals have pieces that could compete in the NFL for a championship with a great quarterback. They're not going to have a great one, but with a serviceable one, they could like tread enough water to get you to the playoffs. But if they're going to roll Browning out there week after week, they're not going anywhere.
I mean, they weren't especially moving the ball with a guy named Joe Burrow at quarterback either. But is it because they can't, like, I said Vegas or Houston is the worst offensive line. Is it Cincinnati?
It could be.
And I remain skeptical on the Seahawks. They crushed the Saints today, but a lot of that was like, it was a big JSN play, and then it was a kick return, then it was a punt return, then they started turning over the Saints. It's like, all right.
Matter what you look at the Seahawks the way I look at the 49ers, and that I just don't trust them. I don't believe what I'm seeing. Yeah, but they win, and you're like, yeah, well, but anyway.
Yeah, but I look at what the 49ers are doing right now, and maybe they don't get everyone back. Like, if Bosa's out for the year, that's going to hurt, but they can theoretically get all their offensive pieces back healthy by like week 6 or something like that. They would have Ayuk, Kittle, and Jennings all back with a healthy starting
And then I
quarterback.
would believe in them.
But they're 3-0 right now with none of those guys. Seattle's running at full speed here.
Okay,
Like, they didn't have Zach Charbonnet. Big deal. And listen, now they're 2-1. They had a great win last week in Pittsburgh. And nothing they did today was like, all right, they beat up on the Saints at home.
That's what decent teams
if
do.
you
They
play the
throttle
Saints,
bad
you're going to
opponents.
look like that.
Yeah.
Arizona didn't.
Is Arizona secret bad?
They should have won the game today. They were dominating that game, and they didn't win.
Well, they weren't necessarily dominating it. They kept moving it to the 50-yard line and stopping.
Yeah, that's a frustrating game they let off the hook. That was a game they should have had.
All right, do you want to guess some spreads?
Yeah.
Emerson, you want to play the game with us?
Yeah, I'll definitely play a game. Let's go.
This also works now because people in the chat can guess against us too. If you have not looked at the line, I saw people were doing that last week. I really like that idea.
Interactive.
So we have a whiteboard here in front of us, Emerson. So Cust and I will write down our picks, and then you can say your pick, okay?
Okay.
As we guess the spreads for the game. I did throw that underdog play with the 5-legger props 20-1 into the chat. Also, Cust doesn't think that Tyquan Thornton is scoring he says he will not score the first touchdown, so I bet him at 20-1 to score the first touchdown on Sunday Night Football as well. So hit us, Jared, with a Thursday night game. We'll get this started.
Yeah, Thursday night, Seahawks at Cardinals.
Oh, boy. See, I actually do like the Seahawks in this game. You hold on to it till we make our picks. You tell me when you're locked in. All right, Emerson, hit us with your pick.
Let's go Cardinals 2.5.
I got Seattle minus 1.5.
Arizona, 1.5.
1.5 Arizona, Tim. Hold
Tim's on the board. You get 2 points for a correct answer, Emerson.
It's in Arizona. You have to.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm in. I'll pay attention now.
Has Tim won both week 1 and 2?
Tim wins every week, if you haven't noticed. That's one of the running themes on this show.
Emerson, this is your week, buddy.
All right, let's go Kings.
All right, Vikings at Steelers.
And that's in Dublin, Ireland. The return. This kicks off international games in the NFL. My favorite thing every single year. I can get to the gym at like 9:30 a.m. There's football on. I can run on the treadmill for like 2 hours. Just get some in. Oh, I bought a weighted vest, Emerson, so I can do some like turn it up to 15, walk at 3. I can watch an entire football game. Get a good sweat on.
Do you and Cust live near each other?
No.
Like how
You
far
said yes. We don't live near each other.
Well, I guess it depends what you consider near each other. You know,
Well, like,
sort
give me
of, but not
minutes.
really. No, within like a 15-minute drive.
That's close. 15 minutes is close. Pat, you said that's not close?
It's not close. We live in 2
15
different
minutes
cities.
Close.
What was the game? Minnesota and who?
Sorry, I was just bringing that up because I'm like, all right, well, why don't you help Cust on his fitness
Listen, I
thing?
offered. He hasn't shown up to the gym in 3 weeks.
It was too
Meanwhile, you're
stiff this
bringing
morning
him
from yesterday.
glizzies with bacon and cheese and all sorts of shit on it.
Oh, but it
They're
was
like,
so
"Here."
good. I have nothing bad to say about that.
Oh, I have nothing bad to say about watching you eat it.
Oof.
All right. I got my pick. So, Emerson, give us a Pittsburgh, Minnesota guess here.
Let's go Steelers plus 1.5.
So you have Minnesota minus 1.5?
Yeah, I got Minnesota minus 1.5. Sorry.
That's exactly what I have. Minnesota minus 1.5.
Oh,
Pittsburgh by 5.5.
5.5.
What? No, you're both right.
Minnesota minus
half.
1.5. Yeah.
What?
What Pittsburgh team are you watching?
Oh my goodness!
You realize that Minnesota
neutral-
just dropped like 50 points on Cincinnati.
On a neutral field, Carson Wentz should not be laying
Browning
points
at
into the
quarterback.
Steelers. Oh my goodness. Okay.
I tend to agree with you, but
I guess I know where I super lock's going to be this
Pittsburgh.
week.
Yeah, but do you believe in Pittsburgh? Do you?
I don't believe in Minnesota. I think that was aberrational.
I would tend to agree with you, but I think that Pittsburgh snuck away. Like New England should have beat Pittsburgh today.
Carson Wentz.
And the Jets, as you said, I mean, Pittsburgh had a hypothetical loss in week 1 to the Jets. Like, they're playing shitty teams and they're almost losing. Minnesota's like a middle of the pack team.
Oh.
Would you try?
Yeah.
Go
I
ahead.
think they should stick with Wentz. I'm just gonna say it. I don't.
I mean, I kind of agree with you, but I think they're both
Yeah.
bad.
Well,
It would be funny for me.
Pittsburgh wins this game when Wentz throws 4 picks in the most outrageous way possible.
But if Wentz plays great, like
mean,
I
Wentz-
think that
Wentz-
makes me super happy.
Wentz didn't play great today, though.
But if they play great again, it's going to make me happy.
Oh, Sammy in the chat says that they're giving the redhead some respect in Dublin. Got that redhead vibes.
Oh yeah, yeah. Everyone's gonna be butt funneling Guinness in the stands. It's gonna be
great.
electric there.
Is that what they do?
It would be a fun place to go see a football game, I think. I think it'd be way more fun to go see the game in Dublin than a game in London.
Yeah, that's probably true.
I went to London for the first time back in June. It wasn't too bad. I want to
really
see a
liked
game
it.
in Paris. 'Cause Paris was sick.
Yeah, I liked Paris more than I liked London as a visitor. But, I mean, there is something to, like, you have your different cultures in each of the cities. But there is something to go to, like, each of these world cities. Like, between Berlin, London, Paris. Like, they're similar in a lot of ways. Just like going from Chicago to New York to Toronto. Like, there's little differences, but they have a lot of the same things in them. Next game, Jared.
All right. Tennessee at Houston.
Oh, God.
Oh,
All right. It's all tied up at 2s. You were way off on that last game. I don't think I've ever seen you miss it by 7 points before.
I'd say it's a
he's
bad
coming
spread.
back down to earth here.
All
We're
right,
getting
Tennessee
real-
at Houston. Emerson, give us a guess.
Let's go Texans minus 6.5.
I got Texans minus 3.5.
I have Texans 5.5.
Minus 7.
7.
7.
Emerson. wins.
Emerson with the point.
Hold on,
Yeah,
sir.
I'm telling you, I saw
Zero
him in
respect
person.
for the Titans.
Because I saw him in person today. It's because I have the cup. Hey, three guys, 1 cup. Let's go.
Shout out to Michael Kim, won just outside of Paris today. Friend of the show. I believe he's going to come on. Well, he might come on at the end of next week to talk about his win on the DP World Tour. What a huge coup. He comes
Wait,
on
phenomenal.
he comes on the
What happened to
show
Brock?
in January. He is outside like the top 200 in the world rankings. He's now number 31 in the world, picked up a win, is in every signature event, and basically just got himself into the Masters again.
Amazing.
Amazing run from Michael Kim, our guy. So that's a shout out to any PGA golfer. If you need a bump in your career, you come on the PME and you will rise in those rankings. Next game.
He's a good tweeter too.
He
I like
is.
my Twitter.
Solid tweeter. Eagles at Bucks.
Oh Lord.
Remember to bet the Bucks anytime they play the Eagles.
Oh.
Philly, Tampa Bay, huh?
Ugh. Mm.
Sound like Cust.
All right, I got mine. All right, Emerson, let's hear it.
I don't think the Bucks will be favored. I think it's going to be the Eagles minus 2.5.
That's what I got.
2.5 is correct.
2.5 is correct. Emerson, are you cheating at this, or are you just really good?
No, I'm cheating.
Oh, that makes way more sense.
No, I'm not cheating. Not yet. You want me to cheat?
No, you're already beating us without the cheating. You're in last place, like, for the first time ever here. And the guess never wins. Emerson's out in front, 5-4-2 in the guess the spread. I mean, everyone's going to bet Philly there, right? Everyone.
Yeah, probably.
I'm betting the Bucks.
I might bet the Bucks too. The Bucks have just a good track record against Jalen Hurts. For maybe it's the Todd Bowles defense. He just knows how to play him, I guess.
Somebody's luck is up.
Next game.
All right, Saints at Bills.
Oh, Jesus
Oh
Christ.
my God.
The Bills really do have like the easiest schedule ever, don't they?
I mean, it's not their fault. I got to be nice about Buffalo. That's where my wife's from. So it's like I've kind of been adopted.
Your Emmy-winning wife?
Okay.
Yeah. Don't forget, I jumped through a table and I've had back soreness since then, back in January.
What's your pick for this Buffalo game?
It's got to be like 2 touchdowns, so like minus 14 or something.
I went 13.5.
14.5.
15.5.
15.5.
All right. That's
Wow. Well, we've seen
Well,
the
the
Saints.
Dolphins were getting 12.5.
Sometimes,
So.
like Buffalo annoys the shit out of me because they should absolutely go balls deep in New Orleans at home, and they'll like play down to their opponents. It's kind of like Cust said; they were allowing the Dolphins to come back in when they were absolutely curb stomping them.
They do that, but then you look at the final score. It's like, oh, this game was never in doubt. Like they won by 10.
Yeah, but that Dolphins game wasn't down. If they didn't rush the punter,
They should have won
for
by
that
like
block,
21.
It was a tied game. Like the Dolphins could actually have tied or won that game.
And
Next
the
game.
Dolphins, are the worst team in the league.
And we tried to watch Rattler backdoor any sort of point. Like if they're down by what was it 15.5, Jared was the number?
Yeah.
So they're going to be down by like 21 in this game, and they're going to settle for there'll be 4th and 3 from the Bills' 17-yard line. They're like, no, we got to kick a field goal. But you have to remember they're idiots, and they will do the worst possible thing if you bet on them.
Who's their head coach?
Kellen Moore.
Okay. fair
Next
enough.
game.
Browns at Lions.
I mean, how much do you think will be? I guess if Detroit wins tomorrow night, this line will get a lot bigger. But
Give me Lions minus 10.5.
that's exactly what I put.
No, dude. All right, can I change it? Because
No, we both got it.
I have 3.
We're too
3.5.
Jeez. 8.5.
All right.
8.5. The 10.5s.
I
3.5. It's
thought
in
the Browns
Detroit.
would get a ton of respect today.
Why?
From that win, and I kind of think that if Detroit loses,
Wow.
okay, I'm way off on 2 spreads today. Whew.
Not in the game. Still thinking about the hot dog.
Yeah, the hot dog really did a number on you.
Weird. Okay.
It has been proven, medically proven, over the past 2 years that whenever we do the spreads directly after you eating the food, it takes you a while to re-engage. Emerson is 6. I am 4, and Cust is 3.
Okay.
Jared?
All right. Underdog story. Chargers at Giants.
Boy.
Okay. Is this a 1 o'clock game?
This is a 1 o'clock game.
So that's West Coast team going East Coast. 10 a.m. for them. Their bodies. They're like, I should be fucking.
Could be the
in
3-0
bed.
Chargers against the 0-3 Giants when this comes around. I got mine locked in. What do you got?
I have Chargers by 5.5.
I got 6.5.
Oh, I was going 2.5.
You went 2.5.
Yeah.
5.5 it is.
5.5.
Figured if the Chiefs were only laying 6, the Chargers would have to lay a little less,
Oh.
but they couldn't possibly lay more.
That will get back up to that, especially if the Chiefs blow out the Giants tonight. That goes back up immediately because the Chiefs opened at 6.5. It got bet down.
Yeah.
And we'll see how that ends up going.
Next game. Rock
I
and roll.
like the Chargers there. It's the same thing we're going to see with the Bears. Like the Bears offense all of a sudden looked really good against Dallas.
And it's revenge against Eli and all the things that the Giants did to my team. I can see it now.
I think the Giants win tonight.
No, don't do that to me. I have a lot of eliminator, and I have a big teaser riding on just simply the Chiefs winning tonight.
All right. Well, maybe I'm
need
the opposite of Cust. Maybe it's like the Emerson curse, and I help you.
That would be fantastic news. What is the next game, Jared?
It is Panthers at Patriots.
Oh shit!
How good? What will be the excuses for Drake May next week when he loses to Bryce Young?
This is so gross. Well, dude, the Patriots' home schedule sucks. I'm like, hey, what game would I potentially want to go to? Like one weekend, I'm like, I don't want to see any of these fucking games.
Give us a guess.
Patriots -2.5.
I got 3.5.
I also have 3.5.
4.5.
I erased 4. Should have stuck with my gut. Should have stuck with my gut.
Trust that glizzy-filled gut of yours.
I know.
Buddy.
I had 4 and I thought that's too many points. Darn it.
Oh, I
Wait,
can't wait.
hey, Cust, are you married?
No.
No. Do you have a girlfriend or anything?
No.
You go home too? Okay. You're gonna smell like hot dog water tonight.
Would that be a good thing or a bad thing?
I mean, it depends on how freaky your chick is.
Next game, Jared.
Do most chicks enjoy hot dog water?
Yeah.
Not sure. Commanders
It's a little
at Falcons.
kink.
Sure. Yeah.
And we don't know if Daniels will be back for this game or not, although the offense looked pretty good with Mariota. You remember he took out Dan Quinn on the sidelines? Tim?
Because I have to think, is it a Daniels line or not? And then how much they factor in what Atlanta did today. And it's actually a tricky one.
It's very tricky. As Tambo would say, it's a tricky.
It's the tricky.
I don't know if I like this.
No.
What do you got, Emerson?
-5.5.
For who?
For the Commanders.
I got Atlanta by 2.5.
I have Washington by 2.
Washington by 3.
By 3. So it's the Daniels line.
That's me. I feel like I'm making a little bit of a comeback.
You are. You have 7. You're actually back in the lead.
He was first, shall be last,
Damn,
and the last
dude.
shall be first.
See, this game I like Atlanta in. This is where I like Atlanta. As home dogs, they covered week 1 against the Bucs.
If Daniels plays, no, I don't. If Daniels does not play, I can talk me back into the
3 is a lot of points.
No, is it? I mean, it's infinitely more than they scored today.
That is, yeah. I mean, if they just put up...
No shit. I still can't believe that happened. My jaw dropped when I was checking scores after I got home from dinner. I was like, what the hell? What the shit?
What's the next game?
Jags at 49ers.
Yo, your Jags at 49ers.
Oh, I'm so horny thinking about this. Okay.
And we don't know if this is a Mac Jones line, a Purdy line, who's playing for the 49ers.
No, none of that.
Didn't you say there are a bunch of dudes are expected back?
No, not next week. It might just be Purdy and Jennings next week, but it might not be either. It's killing you. It's okay if there's nothing if you win or lose.
No, dude, there is. Because I've got more of this cookie butter to tongue punch. And I'm nervous. I've done a lot of disgusting things to this.
Oh, no.
I'm sticky all over my body, if you know what I mean.
Do you also have a dog?
Emerson.
Yeah, it's my parents' dog.
How are your dogs doing?
He's super sweet. Let's just say my dogs miss me, and they miss their daily dose of peanut butter.
What are you guessing for this game?
Give me Jags plus 6.5.
We usually go with the team that's favored in the game.
I'm just trying to think about how many points my Jags should get. Yeah, so give me the 49ers -6.5.
I got 2.5 49ers.
I have San Francisco 1.5.
4.5.
4.5.
Yeah, man.
That's he said 6.5, right?
Yeah.
Split between he and I.
That is a weird. I'm projecting I think it's probably Mac Jones.
That doesn't sound like a Mac Jones line.
I'm telling you
I
right
think it's
now.
Mac Jones to San Francisco by 1.5 at home.
Yeah, maybe, but I think they're saying Purdy almost played this week.
Yeah, okay.
Take the Jags and the points.
No.
Do it, dudes.
Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself.
Well, I'm going to do it.
Over under 8 drops for Jags receivers next week.
Under. They'll have about 5.
Oh, that's not bad. Next game.
Well, not bad considering 4 of them will be like for easy touchdowns. So.
ETN looks pretty good.
Yeah, he does. Dude, what an absolute turnaround. This is a guy everyone wanted traded, and he looked like donkey dick last year. And now there's this, they didn't pick up his 5th-year option. So I think he's playing with a little bit of guts. He's got some big dick energy. He's letting it dangle.
He's next game.
Like Travion Henderson. Interesting one. Colts at Rams.
Colts, bro. Hey, did you guys know the Colts and the Jags play on Sunday, December 7th, and then Sunday, December 20th?
It's Colts at Rams.
Oh, man.
Give us a guess.
All right. Is it me? Am I always going first?
Yeah, because we write ours down.
Yeah, ours are already.
Oh, okay. Dude, you should have told me. I would have gone to CVS or Publix or something and picked up a whiteboard if I knew I needed it. I did see it when I was watching last week's show, and I'm like, I should get a whiteboard. But I was like, nah, Pat will tell me to and remind me, and you never did. So this is
No, I
actually
figured
your
you could just guess and we would write it down.
Your fault.
It's my answer. Everything's my fault.
You piece of shit. All right.
Make a pick.
What is it again? What's the game?
Colts at Rams.
Rams minus 6.5.
I got Rams 3.5.
I have Rams 2.5. I think there's respect for the Colts.
4.5.
4.5. It's me.
Wow. Okay.
Well, they didn't get any respect this week against Tennessee. Like that line ended up going up by the time Sunday came around because people bet the Colts, but they opened as a 3.5-point favorite against Tennessee.
I don't like that.
I think people are just waiting for Daniel Jones to come back down to earth.
I can see Daniel Jones having the Sam Darnold season from last year. That's basically what he's doing. Like he's going to look wildly competent till the time that you need him to be good, and he sucks.
That would be awful.
Is it just a 1-year contract that he signed with them?
I think it's a 2.
Okay.
Like the Vikings got to be kicking themselves for letting him walk now. Like he would have been a great backup. He'd be better than Carson Wentz.
Like,
Well, sample
are you
size
really
is small.
kicking yours? Oh, are you talking about who are you talking about?
Daniel Jones. Like Daniel Jones was on the Vikings last year.
Yeah, that's true. Was he? They released him. The Giants released him, right? And then the Vikings signed him.
Yeah. Sure. Next game.
Bears at Raiders.
Oh, this is a great spot to bet the Raiders. Not knowing what the line is, everyone's going to like Chicago pumping the worst defense in football, and Vegas being pretty shitty, and they can't block. But I feel like Chicago's closer to the team we saw the first 2 weeks than the team that we saw today, in my opinion. Maybe Caleb, something clicked in his mind, and it all works out.
Also, Daniel Jones, only 1-year deal.
It is only a 1 year. They're going to run into the same. Indy's going to run into the same
No,
situation.
because they don't have anybody that they drafted 10th overall, and they've got to commit to him. Nonsense.
Well,
They don't have
what I'm
anybody.
I mean,
saying,
they have a guy who they drafted like 3rd
Yeah,
overall.
but they've seen
They've already moved on
He's
from
4th.
him.
They've already seen him play, so it's not quite.
if he
The same.
plays fucking lights out, is some team going to give him $1 bajillion?
The Colts should just franchise him.
I think he gets the Baker Mayfield deal.
No, the Colts can
3 for 30.
just franchise him.
I mean, he basically gets what was once called the Daniel Jones deal.
Yeah.
I don't like this
All
one.
right.
Go ahead. Make a pick in Bears and Vegas.
Vegas minus 1.5.
I got Chicago by 1.
Chicago 1.5.
Chicago 1.5.
Boom. Double.
9-7-7.
I suck ass.
I like Vegas. I don't know why I like Vegas, but I just feel like we're now seeing like a 5-point swing on the Bears because they had a good game against Dallas.
The Raiders play really well before I can pick them.
Did Jacoby do anything today?
They didn't do shit today. They got blown out. I mean, Trey Tucker had 3 touchdowns.
Yeah,
that was
that's it.
nice.
Trey
but
Tucker played well.
The Raiders are pretty bad. So I got to keep that in mind. But I think the Bears are
At least
sneaky
their
really
coach
bad
is
too.
young and energetic, and
Yeah.
He's a lot of
He's
clapping.
seen
A lot of chewing, a lot of clapping for Pete Carroll on those sidelines. I wouldn't say the Chip Kelly offense has been super sharp to begin the year, but they legit can't block. Like they're running into that same thing as the Texans are running into, is that you have no idea how this offense could operate because they legit have no time. Genty just gets hit behind the line of scrimmage every play.
that's all they do, right? It's just run the shit out of the rookie running back.
Yeah, he gets hit 3 yards into the backfield, like tries to gain a yard. What's the next game, Jared?
We got Packers at Cowboys.
Oh, how about them Cowboys? Remind me to play Jordan Love on DraftKings next week in the rebound spot.
Let's go with fucking Dallas. I'm going to go Dallas like plus 3.5.
So Green Bay minus 3.5.
Why do I keep doing that? Because I'm thinking about taking the points with all these fuckers.
I got Green Bay minus 6.5.
Green Bay by 3.
5.5.
5.5. It's me. They were just 8.5 against Cleveland.
Yeah.
And
And then they looked terrible.
they did because Cleveland has a good defense. You know who doesn't?
Is this the Sunday night game?
Was that the Sunday night game?
This is yeah, it is Sunday night. Yeah. Sorry, I missed one because the game just started, but I do have the odds. 1 second.
Oh yeah, hit me. Kansas City.
Yeah, Baltimore at Kansas City.
Oh, that's a good game. That's not the Sunday night game.
No, it's
No.
America's game of the week.
So is that the 4 o'clock?
Oh, this is going to be really hingy on what happens tonight. If KC looks terrible again.
Ravens at the Chiefs?
Ravens at the Chiefs.
This
All
has
right,
got to
I
be
got-
like this got to be like Ravens minus 2.5.
I have Ravens by 2.
I got Ravens 1.5.
Ravens 2.5.
Oh, so Emerson gets it.
Job
Suck
Emerson
my
made.
white ass.
It's 9 to 8 with one game left.
No, it's a doubleheader on Monday night,
Oh, 2 games Monday Night Football.
but they're consecutive.
Oh, that's
I
great.
actually
They
love
overlap.
that.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, because they
The
can't
best
get
part
Jets
about the
solo at
pandemic
Monday
was
Night
we had
Football.
a football game every day of the week.
Yeah, remember that? What was it? Remember the game where Kendall Hinton had to play quarterback for the
Yep.
Broncos?
Or when the
Yeah,
Steelers and Ravens were supposed to play on Thanksgiving, but because of all the COVID protocol, they didn't play until the Wednesday after Thanksgiving, and it all still counted as the same week.
What a fucking weird time to be alive, man.
So 2 games left. We're all within a point of each other here on the spread guesses.
All right.
Do you? I mean, Kansas City's schedule's pretty tough.
Yeah, they got the Jags on Monday Night Football in 2 weeks.
And there's a
Good luck. Oh,
for
yeah?
you.
What's going on with you, dude? What's going on?
I think the Jags are terrible. That's my assessment of the Jaguars.
Sort of like the Jags. in
Well,
both
I
those
think you're a
games.
piece of shit.
I kind of like Jacksonville in both those games.
You got Trevi mid.
Yeah.
Would you rather have Trevor Lawrence or Geno Smith? Because that's like the level he's on.
That's so mean.
Yeah, Pat. What's your deal, dude?
Sorry. What's the next game? Monday Night Football.
Monday Night Football, Jets at Dolphins.
Oh, yeah. This is what we're. this is the live watch along on Mayo Media Network.
Oh man, this is gross.
Are you going to dress like Marty McFly next week too? It's 2 weeks in a row on this show.
Dude, you're like if Marty McFly and Biff had a kid. Like if they were able to do it and create a child.
You got to. It's Dolphins at home, right?
Yeah, Jets at Dolphins.
All right. Dolphins minus 1.5.
That's exactly what I have.
As do I.
2.5.
Oh, a lot of respect for the Dolphins.
The full straight up coin flip. Okay. So it's
Wait a
all
minute, so
tied
is
coming
this-
down the stretch. You could make it a 3-way tie, though.
I could, or I could get it right and win.
I thought by getting it right, you make it a 3-way tie.
No, by getting it right, I jump you guys to
I thought you
11.
said it was 7-7, 9-7-7.
It's 10 to 9 right now.
All right. Okay.
All right. Winner takes all. Bengals at Broncos.
Oh Jesus. After what the fuck happened today? And the Broncos have decent defense, although couldn't get it done against who they play today. I couldn't even read there.
That's my guess.
Okay, let's go Broncos minus 6.5.
I got 5.5.
I said 6.
7.5.
Emerson with the win. Comes on the show, gets
right.
the win. 11 to 10 to 9 over Tim and I.
Good work.
Venmo me $20 for a loaded glizzy at Five Guys.
I'll Uber eat you a glizzy to your place right now, your parents' place.
my parents are probably like, when is he gonna shut the fuck up? Because can hear everything in this house.
How long
I'm
have
like,
you been there?
Mom.
So your wife got to go to Paris or wherever the hell she went, and you got
Yeah,
to go.
she went to Italy for a week with her girlfriends, and I get to come to Jacksonville for 3 days.
Sweet.
All I'm doing is sitting in my parents' guest bedroom and this bed that is as hard as a fucking rock, and I'm finger blasting Biscoff cookie butter every night.
It looks somewhat
Every
delicious.
Yeah, I mean, look at it. It's nice and loose now because it's empty.
Oh, you really did that. It's like our friend Brad. When his wife goes away, he doesn't know how to cook, so he just has a spoon and a big thing of peanut butter.
That does happen.
And hey, peanut butter costs protein, dude.
Protein. Yeah. Protein.
Yeah, you won't get fat eating peanut butter.
Not the light stuff.
Yeah, of course. How could the light stuff
Or the,
ever be bad
the
for you?
natural stuff that you have to keep in the fridge.
Yeah, of course. That has no calories in it.
No, but it has a lot fewer and a lot.
Are you sure about that?
Fewer and
Are you
and
sure
a lot
about
less
that?
Sugar. A lot less sugar.
Let's see this natural peanut butter.
It doesn't have. It's made with natural peanuts.
Wait. So, like, yeah, I mean, like Publix down here, you can just get straight up natural. It's ground peanuts. They
Yeah, and then
literally-
you keep it in the fridge.
What's a brand name? Jif? Is that one?
Kraft makes one.
So does Jif, doesn't it?
I don't know. I know the one I get is Kraft.
So 2 tablespoons of
Kraft?
Jif
That's
natural
cheese,
peanut
dude.
butter has 190 calories in it.
Okay, but what's like the regular Jif?
But that's
smooth,
good
creamy
fat.
peanut butter. It is good fat, right?
Yeah, it's good. You gotta eat the good fat to block the bad fat, dude.
Yeah. So you eat enough good fat. The bad fat doesn't matter.
Not when you're eating too much fat.
Well, it's energy.
You have to
Cust
burn
eats a lot
off
of
but you have to
energy.
burn off that energy. How many hours a day do you go to the gym, Emerson?
I'm usually in there about like an hour and a half max.
Hour and a half max a day at the gym. Are you going an hour and a half max a day at the gym?
Why is this everyone against me?
No, but dude, also, does your gym have a sauna?
Yes.
Yeah, you got to start doing that and get the toxins out of your body.
Okay.
And how many steps do you think you get in a day, Emerson?
I am around 25 to 30,000 steps a day.
I did that yesterday because I played golf.
That's good. Do it every day and go to the gym for 90 minutes.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Get a dog. Go rescue a dog. One that's big enough, you can love on, you can share peanut butter with, and snuggle with. And then you walk that dog, dude, multiple miles a day. Watch the weight just fall off, dude. You're going to melt away. You're going to have summer bod. You're going to be out there in your banana hammock on the lake.
You just wear a banana hammock anyway.
I like cats. Oh my God.
Oh,
It sounded like that. I
Jesus
like a
Christ.
person.
Tell everyone where they can find you, Emerson. I appreciate you staying up late with us. Someone said that you get a lot of hypothetical
not a problem.
steps.
Cuss, man, you ruined it with the cat thing, dude.
I like cats. I'm sorry. I do.
Anywho, at Emerson Lotiza on Twitter and then the Emerson on Instagram. Those are really my 2 main social media accounts. Every once in a while, I post something weird on TikTok too.
A lot of dog shots with Emerson.
Yeah. Like, listen, I love dogs. I really love my
Love
dogs.
dags. You like dags?
I miss my dogs, and they bring me joy. That's what they do, and they tongue punch me back.
Tyquan Thornton has 1 target. I bet you it was an end zone target.
It's more than likely. Or deep.
Oh yeah, what's going on with that game right
It's
now?
0-0. And there's like the first quarter's almost over. Nothing has happened in this stupid game yet.
Great.
Dude,
10-0 Chiefs win will be my prediction.
What a fun game.
10-0.
We did say it would be like 20-6.
All right,
we did
let's
predict a
do.
very
Is
ugly game.
is this like bonus prediction time?
Yeah, well, hey, we're already seeing what the score is here in this game. There's still like 400 people just chatting with us. It's great.
Okay.
I love this
17
overtime here for the Sunday night show. It's my favorite thing.
17-14 Giants win.
I really hope that's not the case. I really need the Chiefs just to win to save my week. It'd be very nice. Anyway, that will do it on the Pat Mayo Experience. You can follow Emerson where he said. You can follow Cust, and we'll be back on Tuesday evening for the Spread Pick Show. I will be live both Monday and Tuesday morning, plus a bonus Monday show this week with Jeff and I for the Ryder Cup, because that starts this week too, all right? Smash like on the way out, sub to Mayo Media Network, and I will see you next time.